Hey, how is everyone doing today? Just getting on to do the daily reading. I just pulled some cards literally right before I get on live. It's just harder shuffling and then picking cards and being in that state to pull some cards. As always, the cards are amazing. I'm really in awe with the messages that come through. They always seem to be on point. And when I pull my cards, I pull the cards asking the creator to give us a universal message for the day. So it's literally, what do we need to know for the day? Universal. And it might seem to be very pertinent to you as well. So let's just get started. Hi, everyone who's watching. First card is I surrender it all. And I think that just says everything. And the cards have been telling us we need to trust. We need to surrender to the chaos and confusion that's around us. Honestly, right now, there's nothing that is outside of our thoughts that is in our control. And so we truly have to just let go and surrender it all. There is no choice. And you can fight it and create stress, tension, and dis-ease, or you can say, Source, universe, God, whoever it is that you believe in, greater power, I surrender. I do not know what's going on. I don't know what is going to go on. I trust in the innate knowledge of what's coming. And that's what we just have to do. Hi, Monica. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Punkle. But it's really, this is the time that we are being put in a situation to let go of control and trust what we have. The next card, Happy Hump Day, is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of our mind. This is also a blessing that we now have so much time that we can really use our imagination to create. You can sit in visualizations of what it is you want your world to look like after this. How do you want yourself to look like? Imagination is not wasteful. Like, we used to get in trouble for daydreaming in class, but that's how anything has been created, is someone had to think it, to believe it, to bring it out into beingness. But it works both ways. So be aware of what you're choosing to fixate your thoughts on, right? If you're imagining the worst possible outcomes, you are attracting those towards you. Those are what you are going to reach out for. Oh, look, see, I told you the government did this. And see, I told you things are going bad. Look at this situation. See, I told you. And you're focusing on, in your imagination, how things are like crazy. I can't even I'm all like how things are amazing, but how things are chaotic and blah, blah, blah. And then your subconscious is finding ways to validate what you are thinking. And it works the same way in reverse. So the card says, by its very nature, the physical body is limited by the 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is a great creator and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. We've heard this all the time. Thoughts become things. And what you create, what you imagine you can create, it's just as simple as that. And it's having that awareness. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts and you'll attract positivity in your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love as they will become your reality. Really sit in that visualization. Really feel those feelings of what it's going to feel like, how you want to be, what your world wants to be, right? Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you. It's as simple as that. You are going to attract what you think about, and if you're doing this unconsciously, this is the time to be more aware and have more awareness in your life. And it's as simple as that. Now, it's not about faking it in terms of this what's being termed now as toxic positivity, like, oh, everything's going to be okay and it's all good and I'm just going to pretend, I'm not feeling a certain way. That's not what it's about, but it's reaching for better feeling thoughts. By positive and loving, imagination is creativity. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you're not doing this for other people. It is your soul opening up and singing its unique song. Surrender it all. Use your imagination to create. This is the time to, get out the coloring pencils, get out the woodworking, model cars, jigsaw puzzles, whatever it is, or imagine, courses that you want to create or things you want to do, and really tune and tap into them. Again, it's not about not realizing how you are feeling or putting a band-aid over like a gaping wound. If you are feeling stressed out and, depressed and anxious, allow those feelings to be there and then reach for a better feeling thought. Whenever you're ready, just reach for a slightly better feeling thought. And the rainbow card came out again today, and it says blessings. And to me, that keeps meaning to really count your blessings in this situation, to really see what's going on as a blessing, not a curse, so that you can learn the lessons that you've needed to learn. Each soul is learning something very different. Learn the lessons that you need to learn by seeing them as blessings rather than curses, because if you see them as curses, you're going to be stuck in this energy as the world moves forward. So would you rather be stuck, or would you rather say, okay, there's blessings in every situation. I get to be creative. I get to spend time with my family. I get to communicate with others. I get to see what ickiness is coming up within me. I get to see how I'm being at this time. And if I don't like it, I get to change it. So what the card is saying, in a nutshell, is the storm has passed and it's time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately, you can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look on the brighter side, adhering to some academic mantra that has no heart or no depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. So let's not just go, oh, look at the brighter side of things and, fake it. That's not what it's about. It's really looking deep and finding things to be grateful for. This is an ever-evolving process of life itself. Life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human being on earth, because we're all truly spiritual beings. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it does not always appear to be so. Sometimes it is only when you look back at a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessings that have come from them. Bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. So with the cards all together, I surrender it all, imagination, and the rainbow card, it's literally, to me, telling us, surrender to what is, surrender to a greater power. The garden might not always look as beautiful as what we expect it to be. We're all spiritual beings having this very human experience. And right now there is more chaos and we might see more weeds in the garden. But let's be thankful that there is growth in any way. And let's use our imagination, and remember, this can be working for you or against you. If you are constantly using your imagination to think up worst case scenarios, guess what you're attracting to yourself? Guess what you're going to be seeing, right? But if you're using your imagination to be more creative, to be more resourceful, if there are lack of resources right now, how can you be more resourceful? How can you perhaps spend more time figuring out how e-commerce works? How can you spend more time maybe cleaning your closet and joining buy and sell groups on Facebook and just selling things that you don't need to create some form of income? How can you maybe put what your wisdom is into knowledge and create a living from that? So there is ways of being and being creative. How can you be creative with your children and their schooling and allowing them to be kids while learning things that they don't teach us in school, right? So just use that creativity. And really, it is a tough time for everyone. I'm not denying it, but there are blessings. And if we see them as blessings rather than curses, we move forward in our evolution. Thank you for tuning in. Join me tonight for our dance party. But before the dance party, actually, as a part of Infinite Love, we are going to be doing our weekly meditation as planned Wednesday evenings. And that's going to be on Zoom. So you can join us on Zoom, and hopefully we'll be streaming that to Facebook Live too. Anyone from anywhere can join us. The meditation will start at 8 p.m., but we'll watch something before that. So look forward to seeing you at meditation. Look forward for seeing you at the dance party, and tomorrow with a daily wisdom, or later tonight when I wind up my day and chat. Stay blessed. Stay grateful. I love you. And if you need support, let me know. Wait, there's a comment. Struggling to be positive here, but I'm trying. Just trying to focus on staying home with Evelyn and trying to help her learn how to walk. I'm distracting myself. Lizette, it is hard for a lot of people to find that positivity, but if you can just focus on what you can control, it will make life so much easier for you. Distractions are great as long as they're bringing you better energy. Listen to music as you're, interacting with your child. Listen to uplifting podcasts. Listen to people on Facebook that might be sharing wisdom. And do what you can, and admit to yourself that you're feeling stressed, that you're feeling scared, and it's okay. We're all in this together, and reach out to people if you need someone to talk to. There are so many resources out there. If you can't find anything, reach out to me, and I'm happy to have a conversation, chat with you, maybe do some texting and say, hey, how can we make things a little lighter, a little easier? Watch a comedy show, dance in your living room, and distractions are okay as long as you're not feeding the fear and feeding the faith. Blessings, my friends.